Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
So, if you're still with us, I think there's going to be one more after this, but I can't remember. I think this is enough. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was. Never mind. I've had enough tonight. I was going to do it happened tonight. Just so you know, another Q&A thing, like I used to do, but I haven't had any time, so I'm worn out. So I'm going to call it messages from the alien world or something like that. Working on it. I was going to do that tonight, but it happens too much going on. So, alright, Insectoids have a message. I've been speaking. So, here we go. Thank you for, you know. One thing I was, yeah, that's the sign stuff when I finished. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. We are the insectoids, a fly species, if you're wondering, from Orion. What are they? We are going to continue our messages with you over time as you begin to get used to our presence. Not many wish to channel us because they are afraid. We only have so many places we can speak through. Your galaxy is our galaxy at one time. We have owned this area before your humankind ever appeared. Yes, some say reptilians are here first, but we were here before they were. They cannot fend us off. That's why we are still here. We all just getting along, aren't we? We're all pecking at each other, aren't we? As your animals on your earth, as you see, are always trying to eat each other. That is because the vibrations of your earth have gone down such a miserable depth. But you know this, because you have chosen it. We did not choose this, you did. Human species was not always going to be the species on this earth. At one time it was going to be insectoid. This is going to be our planet at one time. But you can say we lost the battle. Well, kind of, because we're still here. So we haven't entirely lost it. Much of your, we can say this, much of your Egyptian history is insectoid knowledge, meaning we know much about it that has been lost by your other extraterrestrials. Not all knowledge is fully remembered by your extraterrestrials. We know much of it. Of course, we don't remember all of it, because many of those species were wiped out. But we do tap into the truth, such as all do. But as for a living species that connects, that still carries knowledge of histories of planets, we are one of the few that still carries it. Just like you would carry a treasure box of information, a history book with a true history. We are the same as you in that regard. To connect to your Earth's past is to connect to Insectoid's past. But of course, there are other species that can do it too also. To a certain degree, we all have our points of view. But our point of view is quite different than others. What we do see, though, in your Egyptian past, much Lyran energy was there, more than you realize. Many of you do know. But for you newcomers out there, just to let you know, you're speaking to a talking fly. But you do know we talk as you hear us as we fly by. We do say, I love you, or piss off, one of the words. But we're not always that way. We're not moody all the time. But as I was saying, your Egyptian past, much of it has been concealed by your reptilians. But we have the answers. Not to say we will reveal it now. But we do carry much information of your Egyptian counterparts. Yes, your reptilians do not care much for this. Many species do carry knowledge, but not all of it. Not to say we carry all of it, but with certain parts of your past that we have a very trunk of knowledge, as you say on your Earth. But the reptilians at one time in your Egyptian past found a way to seduce the human. Yes, your Anunnaki was there, but they were misbehaving as usual. Not all, but many were. But your reptilian was seducing the human species. Your Lyran, feline, and humanoid, Lyran, was there to be a loving spirit to humanity, to be a friend, while your reptilian was seducing humanity and to turn your human race into slaves. And now, as your society moves, you are all part of a certain slavery system now, aren't you? If it's not money, it's something else. Why do you think your money was made? It's to enslave you. And it's doing a very good job now, isn't it? The slave mentality of, oh, it's all about the money. It's not about the money at all. It's about each other and being humane to each other. But we do realize you cannot save the world individually. You can only do it together. That's how it works. If you save the world individually, many of you will go broke very quickly, as you can tell. Many of your celebrities are trying to save the world, and they're going broke quickly. Unless they make a big budget pile of shit. But anyway, as you open up into knowledge, insectoid knowledge is part of the process of growing up. Yes, many fear us, but yet the reptilians have been accepted, and it is time for us to be accepted and understood, which will take time, we understand. But our energy is just as important as any other. Your Anunnaki have so many of their family reincarnated here as human, who have such a big ego. It is Many of us insectoids that are part of your society, that are reincarnated in human, most of us work at McDonald's, just so you know, or fast food places where we work together well with others, kind of. Construction, somewhat. You know, that's another race of insectoid, not mine. But, yes, you're Anunnaki who thinks you're superior to your society, which is, well, your DNA is superior to other societies, but you are all no one's superior to anyone. But your DNA is superior, yes. And they envy your society so much, but many of those have reincarnated into your society as Anunnaki. Well, they are human, but they are Anunnaki blood. They are so, not all, but many have such an ego they don't even think they have an ego. But they are learning the hard way, aren't they? And many of them are going through karma. So much karma there. It is not easy being the supreme being of the universe, is it? They have to come here and pay for all of it. Well, at least they chose to. And they know who they are. Many that come here with so many illnesses is because of all the heartache they've caused on other planets. Of being the bully. And they come here to pay for it all. They have to pay for it somewhere. Some come and do it here, which is very ballsy to do that. They can do it other places. Insectoids don't have that. Not like that. We do have our issues. But your Anunnaki is the biggest bully in the universe, as far as I can tell. There are others. But here in your world, just so you know, there's a big amount that have not learned their lesson yet. Even through all the tribulations they've been through, they still haven't learned anything. They still carry that ego. So, our message to Earth is that you're all, we do know this, equal. And that's one of the things you need to learn as you go forward, as you understand, as you connect. You are all equal, no matter what you look like. How many of you have had a big bug visit you recently and have a conversation and invite them over for dinner? Have you had that? Some of you have, but in human form. We are waiting to rejoin your society. Patient. Imagine if a giant bug showed up in your society, how many will screech and run away? But this is all part of the growing up process now, isn't it? Is to accept all things, no matter what they look like. Just because we look strange does not mean we're violent or evil. It just means we look, well, we think we look pretty handsome and beautiful. And humans are moody, smell too much, but that is your business. Not to say we are judging. But you will understand us over time. Because many of you are us. It is time to awaken your minds to that. We are the most humorous. Your Robin Williams is connected to our society. Dave Chappelle, not so much. He doesn't want to be a bug. But some of you are bugs. I'm proud of it. We will connect to your energies in your future. You can call me Melman. And we say good day, good night. I think that was like a 6 foot fly, or a big giant fly, a big one. Well, at least in length, big. I think they could be humanoid if they wanted to be, but yeah, they can be. They just don't care. There's some big bugs out there. Blessings all, much love. Goodbye.